Fingers crossed.
Engage forward motion.
That's it! Let's get out of here!
Jesus! Over here! We need to round up these walkers!
God damn
Head
it.
them towards the cave!
I still love it every time they use Jesus' name in a sentence.
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
I'm just glad you didn't give up on us. Real glad.
I gave you my word.
Javi, look! It's Clem!
Gabe? Is he?
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
David's dead. I'm just glad you found Gabe in time.
Thank you.
Thank you for saving Gabe. I don't know what I'd do if I lost him too.
Of course. When I got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad... He...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me to tell you. Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town, not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Alright, guess I'm going this way.
Where are we going?
A funeral.
Over here, Kate. It's this way.
Yeah, maybe just follow the trail of fucking dead walkers.
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
I had to do the same thing to Pa after he turned.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh, Javi, I'm sorry.
He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as talking about the weather.
Then be happy, David. You got what you wanted.
More than you realize. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans.
He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much.
Well, of course not. When you dig a body, you have to dig it so far deep so that, wild animals don't dig it back up and eat it. Well, I don't see any animals wanting to dig up dog tags. Not much nutritional value there.
We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
When you see Pa, tell him I said hi. And then I'm sorry for not paying him back that $10. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
Managed to clear out the town of walkers in 3 days. Nice. What, did we just carry a picture of David around? Apparently we did. Aw, dude, that's Trip. Fuck, man. Joan.
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
We need to move on. Move forward.
We do. And we will.
God damn it. I'm still not over Trip. Like, when Ava died, I wasn't, like, too invested in her character when it happened. So I was like, oh yeah, whatever. Didn't really like her much anyway.
Is Richmond everything you thought it would be?
God damn
Not
it.
yet.
I liked Trip
I'm
since the
staying
beginning.
here until
and
it is, though.
His
It's
death
not
sucks.
safe out there. Or in here. I'm pretty sure I can fix one of those. I'm not saying I want it to be this way forever, but I want you to keep your distance. Not forever, but for a little while.
Really? Can we not be friends?
Not yet, Javi. I need you to understand that. We can work together to stay safe, but that's it. For now.
Well, fuck you too.
I don't hate
After
you,
all we've been through.
but I hate knowing what our future could have been.
Yeah, if you choose to initiate a romance with her, she'll ask you if you want to have a baby at this point in time. And yeah, which I don't think is really a good idea in my personal opinion, but whatever.
Heading out?
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled. Gotta move on.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
You're a real charmer. You know that? Through and through.
Oh, you know what they say. Takes one to know one.
That they do. I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
I don't know if I'm gonna stick around. Richmond and I have had issues.
Understandable. But if you do, after dust settles, people start looking around. They may look at you for what to do.
Really?
I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward. Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
Hey, it's Clem.
So you're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time. I have to find AJ Javi. I've waited so long.
Yeah, and so have I,
Could
damn
you
it.
do me one last favor before I leave?
Fucking season 2 ended in 2013. And here we are, 2017, still no AJ. I gotta wait till 2018 before season 4. It's like, come on, man. No shit, I mean, spoilers, season 4 has been confirmed, but whatever.
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of you.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least, to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but you know the guy's got a Mondo crush on you, right?
He does not.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on him too.
I do not.
You both have my blessing.
I'm gonna stab you with those scissors.
Love it.
I have to see AJ Javi. I have to see that he's okay. Do you think he remembers me?
Who
At
could
least
forget
a little?
you?
Maybe?
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right.
Oh,
I don't
well.
know if I was a good mom or not. I can't stop thinking about it.
You probably
I really
weren't.
wish I could.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
Gabe told me you used to play baseball.
I did. I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up, too.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
That's what's good about a broken heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
If.
All done.
Yay.
Well, how's it look?
I fucking love it. I think it's adorable.
You know what? I'll grab your hat.
Don't say that to Clem. It looks fucking great.
I remember this team.
I
Did that ever
honestly
teach you
fucking
about
love her
baseball?
hair.
No, not really.
Well, you come back, and I'll tell you all about it.
It's a deal.
I love that hair. That's fucking amazing.
If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
Hell yeah.
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
Ah, I see we haven't had time to paint over the new frontier symbols. Ah, I love Clementine. Especially that look right there. Yeah, one of these end moments I have saved. Yeah, that moment right there. That's my fucking screensaver right there. Or not screensaver, but background on like all my devices. Hell yeah. And that was the end of episode 5. And I'm probably gonna get a fucking, this video's gonna get demonetized because of this song, but I'm gonna leave it in because I really like this song. Your experience with David was heartfelt. You accepted David's hand after he punched you. You supported David's plan to meet in the house. In this time of need, you distance yourself from David. Oh. And Gabe had to brain his own father after David died. Your experience with Kate was distance. You were relieved to see Kate alive in the junkyard. You rejected Kate's plan to leave Richmond. Ending things once for all, you rejected Kate. You asked Kate if you could try to be friends, but she wasn't ready yet. Your experience with Gabe was safety first. You upset Gabe by not staying in the trailer for the night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend, and you helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. Yeah, fair enough. Your new frontier story. Yeah, can Eleanor die? Seriously, I don't want Tripp to die. You reassured Tripp by promising you wouldn't cause trouble in Prescott. Then you went to the junkyard with Tripp. In the end, Tripp saved your life on the overpass despite you not choosing him to be saved. Yeah, because he's a fucking awesome, and I really wish he wouldn't have fucking died. You left Eleanor at Prescott when you went to the junkyard. Then Eleanor leaked your plan to incite resistance to get Joan. Ultimately, you do not forgive Eleanor. Of course not, cunt. Ava is dead. Clementine declined Ava's offer to meet with the new frontier. Then Ava helped you get into the armory because you showed solidarity with David. Finally, you picked Ava to live, but Joan shot her to teach you a lesson. Lingard, who dies either way, so don't fucking get pissed at me for letting him die. Clementine heeded Lingard's medical advice regarding AJ. Then you gave Lingard a lethal injection, and Lingard told you AJ's location shortly before dying. Conrad is dead. And apparently he can live into, if you don't shoot him, he lives into the 4th episode? I don't remember. I never let him live because I don't want anyone to fuck with Clementine. You coached Francine through Conrad's poker game. Then when Gabe threatened Conrad, you convinced your nephew to lower his gun. Later you shot Conrad in the tunnel after he threatened Gabe's life. Jesus. When you met him, you trusted Jesus and didn't bind his hands. Then you told Jesus you'd do whatever it takes to survive, disappointing him. Lastly, you promised Jesus you would help rebuild Richmond. Joan. You kept your mouth shut when Joan baited you about Mariana's death. Then you brought Max to expose Joan to the Richmond Council. Eventually, you shot Joan. Clint kicked you out of Richmond for stealing gas. Oh yeah. Then you rejected Clint's deal to leave Richmond peacefully, and Clint's whereabouts are unknown. And the same thing will happen, but in reverse. If you don't shoot Joan and try to take the deal, then David turns right around and shoots Clint, and Joan manages to make off. And knowing that, that's also another thing that played into my choices, was I didn't want Joan to be alive at the end of this. Clint, I trust being alive more than Joan, because Joan is just a cold-hearted bitch, you know? Did you stand with David on the ledge? Yes, the majority did. The vast majority did. What did you say to David about Kate? 15.9% of players denied having a relationship with Kate, but David did not believe you. Majority confessed their love, and the second majority came clean about it. So most people, as was proven in the previous episode, most people did pursue a relationship with her. I didn't, just because I never really felt it. I mean, I did my first playthrough just because, fuck it, why not? But you know, I never really felt it, you know? Did you fight David back? You and 60, and the majority did not. You showed your love for David, yes. Did you go after Gabe or with Kate? The majority went with Kate, because yes, that's what you're supposed to do. Did Clementine come along with you? After the fight with David, Clementine followed her own plan, splitting up with you and majority of players. So yes, splitting up with you. No, splitting up with me. Okay. What? That's worded weirdly. That's worded very weirdly. There's the choices. Your Clementine became uncompromising, unstoppable, and unbitten. When tragedy struck the Wellington community, Clementine had only seconds to grab her friend Kenny's hat before she and AJ were forced back into the road to fend for themselves. Of course, no way in hell I was leaving Kenny's hat behind. After overcoming strong misgivings about joining the New Frontier, Clem accepted their rules and tried to make the best of the situation, even when it backfired. When Javi and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it escalated. That's a callback to the fight at the end of Season 2. Once David abandoned the group, Clem recognized the danger he and Gabe were in. Despite her history with David, Clem was determined to be the better person and followed his truck into danger in hopes of helping them. Hell yeah, 'cause Clementine's a badass. And then there's this. Clementine kicking ass. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Clementine's such a badass, I love him so much. Oh hey, it's that gas station where we got stuck in episode 2. Hell yeah. Clementine's story will continue, and it has been confirmed by Telltale that, what the fuck am I thinking of? Season 4, the final season, that's right, Clementine's story is coming to an end. Has been confirmed the first episode will come out sometime in 2018. A lot of people are pissed about it. I'm not, because fuck it, I love me some Walking Dead. And, you know, I'm not quite ready for Clementine's story to end, but, you know, I knew it had to happen eventually. So, you know, sooner rather than later is honestly probably the better policy there. Just because, you know, I don't want them to stretch the story out too far to the point where it becomes too much. It's like they're just really stretching to try to come up with ideas for games. And I understand Telltale ending it as well, for the simple fact that, you know, The Walking Dead is what really blew up Telltale's name. It became like their cash cow. They knew they came out with a Walking Dead game, they'd be making money. But, you know, the negative side of that was people always demanded a Walking Dead game. You know, after Season 1, people wanted nothing but Season 2. And after Season 2, people were like, where's Season 3? Clamoring for Season 3. And now at the end of Season 3, you know, we're like, this is recorded, what, like a little over 2 months after the final episode was actually released. So as of right now, up until their summer update not too long ago, you know, no one was really expecting, well, I mean, that we were expecting Season 4 because they just confirmed it there at the end of the credits, but, you know, no one was quite at the point where they were like clamoring for it. They're like, it's what we need next. It's what we need now. Fucking give it to us. It was nothing along those levels yet, because it's only been about 2.5 months, maybe 3 months when this episode comes out since the actual ending, because this actual episode was released back in May. So it hasn't been too long, it's only been a few months. So yeah, it hasn't quite it didn't quite reach the point where people were like demanding it. But yeah, apparently Telltale's, you know, they're getting tired of making the Walking Dead games, which I can understand. It's like they want to branch out and do more things, but it's like when they try to branch out, people are like, it's not The Walking Dead. Where's The Walking Dead? We want more Walking Dead. So, but it doesn't look like they're just ending it for the sake of ending it. From what I've seen, from what I've heard from the people involved with it, it's going to be good. I mean, they say it's good, obviously. But the voice actors have come out and said they're really proud of the project they're working on. I mean, I look forward to it just because it's a Walking Dead game, and I fucking love The Walking Dead. The first season is my favorite game of all time. I love it so much. So I really hope Telltale does not fuck up the final season. That's my closing statement here. I really hope Telltale does not fuck up the final season. Because Season 1, amazing. Season 2, pretty damn good. Season 3, I think its downfall lies in the shortness of the episodes. The episodes were extremely short. Well, not extremely short, but a lot shorter compared to previous ones. And a lot of people just didn't care about the new characters involved. People only cared about Clementine, and that makes sense. But whatever, I enjoyed this season nonetheless. I don't think it's a bad game. But I do definitely look forward to the final season, and I hope Telltale makes it one to remember. I really do. Because, you know what, the first season was great. The middle ones have mixed reviews. People vary on what they think about those, but I hope Season 4 is good. I hope the final season is not disappointing. I hope it exceeds my expectations. I don't know what I'm expecting, honestly, but I hope it exceeds it far beyond what I expect. But anyway, this obviously is the end of The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. Hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Jesus, I fucked up my own fucking ending. Jesus. Hope to see you in the next episode of whatever the fuck it is I make. Bye.